Alright, this video is going to take a quick look at a script that lets you create buttons in a 3D space. The buttons can be dragged around and they will stay a fixed distance from the camera. So essentially you can create a sphere of buttons. You can create as many as you want. Up, down, all around, drag them. If you have too many, turn on delete mode and you can click the button. What I'm doing is I'm using the right mouse drag to look around and then left mouse drag to move the buttons, and left click to delete the buttons. All right, show you how to use this package. I put everything you need into a package. Let's add it to a Unity project that doesn't have it yet. Go to Assets, Import Package, Custom Package. It's called 360 Button Placer. It's going to create this folder called 360 Button Placer. There's only a couple things in there, but we'll go through them. So first off, there's a demo scene. Open that. That's what we just did. So if you click play, you get our create button, drag it around, look around, delete. The other things in here are prefab. You do need a button. Can be any sort of button that you want. So this, I just made a square button, basic text. And scripts. This camera rotation just lets you right click, drag to look around. The button controller has a couple different pieces to it. It's documented pretty well. I'm going to scroll through just in case you don't have access to this. Somebody's watching this in the future and you don't have the asset itself. You can duplicate the code just by looking at this. The only thing that I'm really going to comment extra on is this bottom function. This is essentially what's keeping the buttons anchored to the sphere without using an actual sphere. But this is basically keeping the buttons a fixed radius away from the camera. In here, you're going to create an empty game object. You can name it Button Controller 360. Drag the Button Controller 360 script onto that object. Now you're going to need to fill in these four things. So first off, 360 canvas. This is really just any world space canvas. So I created a world space canvas, set this to world space, and then drag that into your controller. Here's where you drag your prefab. There's that button I showed you. Drag in the camera for your scene. This is going to be the center of that sphere of buttons that you're creating. And then this is how far away from the camera those buttons are going to be. So if you want them to be closer, make it a smaller number. Further away, make it a bigger number. And so now you see we're creating a bunch of buttons that are far away. They're still all draggable. They're all deletable just the same. That's it. Hope it's helpful.